Welcome back to the courtroom, folks. Today we're diving into a high-stakes sentencing that has everything you want in a legal showdown. Restitution battles, tense negotiations, and a defendant fighting for probation instead of prison time. Our case? State versus Dino A. Costa. Now here's the setup. Costa is accused in connection with stolen equipment. The restitution? A hefty $16,500 bill. But by the time of sentencing, Costa has managed to pay $8,000 up front. That's nearly half. On the surface, that looks like a strong show of good faith. Exactly the kind of move that can sway a judge toward leniency. But here's the twist. The state initially opposed probation. Why? Because Costa has prior felony convictions, something that weighs heavily against him. And when you're talking sentencing, past behavior almost always follows you into the courtroom. So what we're about to watch isn't just a simple pay it back and walk free situation. This is a delicate balance of restitution, punishment, and a second chance, or maybe even a third. Pay close attention to the back and forth about who actually deserves restitution. At first, the state is directing payments to Rocky Hill Equipment, rentals and others. But wait until you hear how the court clarifies who really lost money here. That's where things get complicated. And as you're watching, think about this. If someone returns stolen equipment, but another innocent party loses out financially, who should really be compensated? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know how you would rule if you were the judge. Buckle up. This case has drama, legal twists, and a final sentence that might surprise you. Let's get into it.
Just 1 second. Do you need a copy?
Oh, no, Your Honor, I didn't. I just wanted to make sure you knew before we could be excused.
Oh, yes, you can be excused.
All right,
so
thank you, Your
much.
Honor. All right, you'll have to go.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 007532, State versus Dino Acosta. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Gear, head of the state, Your Honor.
Scott Simpson from Mr. Acosta.
And are you Mr. Acosta?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're here for sentencing. The court ordered that half of the restitution be paid before sentencing. So has that been completed?
We have, I believe the court got a copy of it too. This is my client's copy.
Sure.
He paid $8,000 today. Andrew signed off on it.
Okay.
So that was the amount that was in the plea, 8,000 of the 16,500.
Okay.
And it has been paid. He still owes 8,500. He knows that, which is part of our argument as to, because it's an opposed plea, Judge. So that's part of our argument as to why you should grant probation.
All right. So the total restitution is 16,500, but he paid 8,000 of that, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. I saw where you had wrote on that form that he owes 10,000. I'm like, is my math off?
That's for us.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
We
Yeah.
haven't been asking him to pay us because we wanted the restitution.
Excuse me, Mr. Green. Is Mr. Green here? You know, that was from, well, you know what movie I'm talking about. Okay.
I do.
All right. Let me find the plea bargain agreement. All right. You entered a plea, and according to your plea bargain agreement, the state is opposed to your application, and restitution was to be to Andy Hydrick and Rocky Hill Equipment Rentals, and there's to be a $2,000 fine. State, he's made an $8,000 payment. Are you still opposed?
No, Judge, in lieu of the fact that he made $8,000 and showing.
Did you catch that shift? At first, the state wanted nothing to do with Costa's probation. But once that $8,000 hit the books, suddenly the prosecutor softens and starts leaning toward probation. That's a textbook example of how restitution can directly influence sentencing. But notice, when Costa's attorney pushes for deferred probation, the state shuts that door immediately, citing his felony record. Deferred probation would have wiped the conviction if he completed terms successfully. But with priors, the state simply couldn't recommend it in good conscience. So here's a question for you. Do you think money should weigh this heavily in determining someone's freedom? Or should a felony record be an automatic no-go for deferred sentencing, no matter how much restitution is paid? Think about it and let me know in the comments.
Improvement on that, the state would be recommending a probation there period.
All right, are you recommending the deferred? Because he's requesting deferred.
The good conscience, I can't recommend deferred on this, Judge. The reason being is just because of the history.
We applied for both, Judge, and just an abundance of caution. He does have felony convictions already. I do need it's the person that is owed the restitution is Hector Gabaldon. With the equipment that was stolen was received back by the aforementioned people that you talked about. It just he sold it to Hector, and the Hector had to return it to those people.
All right.
So Hector's the person getting the restitution.
Okay. All right, this is what the court will do. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be restitution, if any, to Rocky Hill Equipment Rentals. Is that the appropriate person, counsel?
Put that down just in case, but they already said they didn't have restitution, but then we need to add Hector, and the last name is spelled Gabaldon. He's the one who's actually out money, Hector Gabaldon.
Right. So Andy Hydrick is not owed any money?
No, they got their equipment back, from what I saw.
That's the individual, I believe, with Rocky Hills, Judge.
Okay. All right, so I put down Rocky Hill Equipment Rental, so if something pops up, then it will still end up going to the owner, Andy Hendrick.
Thanks, Judge.
So the court will note that the defendant has paid a total of $8,000 up front. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Acosta.
All right, so Mr. Acosta, based upon the restitution amount, at sentencing, I was told that restitution amount was $16,500.
Correct.
So you paid the $8,000. So what's due is $8,500. How much are you able to pay per month towards the restitution?
Here's where the financial reality really sets in. The judge asks Costa straight up, "How much can you pay each month toward restitution?" Costa first says $1,000, but when pressed, he backtracks to $500. That's a big drop. Now think about it. At $500 per month, it's going to take him 17 months just to pay off the remaining $8,500, assuming he doesn't miss a payment. And this isn't just about money. It's about accountability. Judges often use monthly payment amounts as a test of consistency and responsibility. So when Costa lowered his own number from $1,000 to $500, he might have gained breathing room, but he also signaled a bit of doubt about his financial stability. Would you have stuck with the higher number to show commitment or played it safe like Costa? Let's hear your take.
I could do anywhere between $1,000, if that is.
All right, so here's the
sufficient.
thing. This is what I tell people. I just want to know what the amount is, and whatever you say the amount is. Of course, if you tell me $20 a month, I'm going to say absolutely not. But whatever the amount is, that's what I'm going to put in this order. So if it's $1,000 and you're 100% sure that it's going to be $1,000, then I'm going to order you pay $1,000 a month towards restitution.
Understood. Well, in that case, $500 would be sufficient. That way I meet up to my expectations.
All right, he's to pay restitution in the amount of $500 per month. Proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be the theft course, a $2,000 fine that will be probated. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. 200 hours of community service restitution. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, and regular random UAs. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Yes, Judge. So as far as the restitution, the Rocky Hills Hospital, according to the PSI, they're not requesting any type of restitution. Also, Mr. Acosta indicates, and I think the court is aware that he travels for work. I just need something to put in his conditions, giving him permission for that.
He
All right.
works as a welder out on one of those deep sea rigs.
All right, so I'll put, the defendant is allowed to travel for work. And then there's no restitution then to Rocky Hill Equipment. So the only restitution will be to Hector Galbaldo.
And Judge, I just want to confirm, Mr. Costa, when he does travel for work, he goes everywhere and he's gone for an extended amount of time. Is it okay that I make sure that that's in there?
Yes. Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
Anything else you need from the court?
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. I know I did make a mistake.
And there we have it. Costa walks away with a 10-year sentence, suspended and probated for 8 years. Instead of prison, he'll serve his time on probation, paying restitution to Hector, the real financial victim in all this, while following strict conditions like community service, no contact with minors in work settings, and random check-ins. The big takeaway? Restitution mattered. That upfront $8,000 payment likely tipped the scales from prison time to probation. But his felony history still kept him from the clean slate of deferred probation. So, what do you think? Was this a fair balance of punishment and second chances? Or did Costa dodge a harsher outcome by opening his wallet at the last minute? Iffy. You found this case as shocking as we did. Make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay sharp and stay tuned.
Mistake, a bad decision. I don't want to call it a mistake. It was the decision that I made, and it was a bad decision overall. And paying for the consequences, sent my family back. But we're looking to do better. And I do want to say thank you to the state as well for giving us this opportunity. We know we were a purpose.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I did.
All right, do better.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
White. You have a good day.